Nobody talks about one of the most uncomfortable truths about human nature. People rarely appreciate what they have. They appreciate what they're about to lose. A relationship can survive years of neglect. A friendship can go months without effort. A healthy body can be ignored for decades. But the moment there's a threat of losing any of it, everything changes. Suddenly the relationship feels precious. The friendship feels important. The body feels valuable. It's almost as if loss creates value. But if something was truly valuable all along, why did it take the possibility of losing it to finally see its worth? This pattern appears everywhere. In love, money, careers, status, and even the way people see themselves. And once you notice it, you'll start seeing it everywhere. Because the real reason behind this behavior is much darker than most people realize. A man spends years taking his partner for granted. The texts become shorter. Conversations become routine. Attention slowly disappears. Nothing dramatic happens. Just small acts of neglect repeated over and over again. Then one day she says she's leaving. Suddenly he's transformed. Now he remembers why he fell in love. Now he's willing to change. Now he's fighting for the relationship. The strange part is that she didn't become more valuable overnight. She was always that valuable. The only thing that changed was the possibility of losing her. The same thing happens with friendships. A friend moves away. A parent gets older. A child grows up. And suddenly people start missing moments they barely noticed while they were happening. What most people don't realize is that the human brain is terrible at recognizing stable blessings. Anything that stays available for too long starts feeling normal. And normal is invisible. The brain stops paying attention. Not because it doesn't matter, but because it becomes expected. Expectation is one of the fastest ways to destroy appreciation. The moment something feels guaranteed, gratitude quietly fades into the background. But here's where things get interesting. Another force is operating beneath all of this, and it's influencing far more of your life than you think. Think about social media. A creator starts posting content. At first, every upload feels exciting. Followers pay attention. Engagement is high. But after months of consistency, people adapt. What once felt special now feels ordinary. Views drop. Comments slow down. Interest fades. Then the creator disappears. Suddenly people start asking where they went. Followers flood the comments section. They miss the content they barely noticed when it was available every day. Nothing about the content changed. Availability changed. Scarcity entered the picture. And scarcity has a strange effect on the human mind. It creates importance. Most people believe they value things because of what those things are. But often they value things because of how difficult they are to keep. A rare collectible. An exclusive invitation. A hard-to-get person. A limited opportunity. The possibility of losing access creates emotional intensity, and the brain often mistakes that intensity for value. That's why people sometimes chase things they don't even enjoy. They're not pursuing the thing itself. They're pursuing the feeling created by scarcity. But here's the strange part. The same mechanism can completely distort reality. At work, people complain endlessly about their jobs. They hate the meetings, the deadlines, and the pressure. Every day becomes a countdown to the weekend. Then layoffs begin. Suddenly everything changes. The same job feels different. The same paycheck feels different. The same routine feels different. Because now there's a chance it could disappear. The threat of loss transforms perception. The exact same thing happens with health. People ignore their health when everything works. They assume tomorrow will look exactly like today. Then a health scare arrives. Suddenly something they never appreciated becomes the only thing they can think about. The human brain evolved to focus on change, not stability. Change signals opportunity. Change signals danger. Stability fades into the background. As a result, people overlook what matters most until something threatens to take it away. And that's where one of the biggest misunderstandings begins. People think loss creates value. It doesn't. Loss reveals value that was already there. Understanding that difference changes everything. Now let's go deeper. Because this isn't just about relationships or jobs. It's also about status, attention, and success. People crave recognition. They want messages, validation, respect, and acknowledgement. But once they receive those things consistently, they stop treating them like gifts. They start treating them like guarantees. And appreciation cannot survive where entitlement takes root. The moment something feels guaranteed, gratitude begins to disappear. This explains why wealthy people continue chasing more money, why celebrities become obsessed with staying relevant, why successful people often feel empty after reaching goals they spent years pursuing. The satisfaction never lasts. The brain adapts. What once felt extraordinary becomes ordinary. Then it starts searching for the next target, and the next, and the next. Many people believe they're chasing happiness, but often they're simply chasing relief from adaptation. But that's not even the most surprising part. Sometimes people don't value themselves until they're about to lose themselves. Someone spends years ignoring stress, exhaustion, and burnout. They keep working, keep sacrificing, keep pushing forward. Everything seems fine until they reach a breaking point. Only then do they realize how valuable their peace was, how valuable their energy was, how valuable their mental health was. Humans often learn through absence rather than presence. They notice silence after noise disappears. They notice freedom after restrictions arrive. They notice love after distance grows. Absence acts like a spotlight. It illuminates what was hidden in plain sight. And once you see this pattern, you start noticing it everywhere. Relationships, friendships, careers, health, money, status, attention, and self-worth. People struggle to value what feels permanent because permanence creates blindness. Yet nothing is truly permanent. The brain behaves as if things will always be there. Reality never makes that promise. Every goodbye you've ever experienced teaches the same lesson. People change. Opportunities disappear. Time keeps moving whether you're paying attention or not. The friend you haven't called. The parent you assume has more years. The dream you keep postponing. The version of yourself you've neglected. None of them are guaranteed. Deep down, the human mind tries to protect itself from uncertainty by pretending stability is permanent. It's a comforting illusion, but it comes with a hidden cost. The cost is appreciation. The final revelation is simple. People don't value what they can lose. They value what loss forces them to notice. Loss is not the creator of value. Loss is the remover of illusion. It strips away familiarity. It destroys assumptions. It exposes what was important all along. The relationship mattered before the breakup. The opportunity mattered before it disappeared. The health mattered before the diagnosis. The friendship mattered before the distance. The time mattered before it was gone. And maybe that's one of the strangest truths about being human. The things that shape our lives the most are often the things we stop seeing. Not because they're ordinary, but because they're always there. Until one day they aren't. And in that moment, people finally understand something they could have understood all along. The most valuable things in life are rarely the things we spend our time chasing. They're usually the things quietly sitting beside us while we're looking somewhere else.